Oh my gosh, hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is the shower of 3 girls in their 20s. Multiple bottles of shampoo and conditioner. I want to wake up every morning like when you do in the summertime after a nap when you've been outside all day, and you wake up and like your hair is kind of curly and like your skin is tan and taut. I don't know, does that make sense? And it's sunny and you're happy. I don't know, I want to wake up like that every single morning. Not gonna lie, I just sat on the couch for 15 minutes and watched TikToks because I could. I'm really sad I can't find my wet hair brush. I use it every day and I can't find it. And I also lose it every day. I put it in my room and then my room gets dirty and then she's lost to the elements. It's tragic. I'm also getting a fit of I don't want to do absolutely anything, but I can't do that because although I can have a slow day, I think it will make me feel worse if I don't do anything. Also, the one thing that I despise about New York is the literal lack of storage. You sit. Oh, good girl. Yeah, that's funny though. Hate you, obviously. No. She said give. I got my coffee. I got my sandwich. A big ol' hero.
But she's good. Afraid with anxiety.
You know, at some point, I might start recording when I don't look like absolute shit. That day is not today. I am at a milestone. It's been 4 days without crying, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I feel so good for not crying the last 4 days. I'm also having, I'm a bit on an up climb, and as I've said in many other videos, it's a roller coaster of emotions, so I'm understanding there will be other really sad times, and I'm okay with that. I'm trying to just be happy with the up times, and I feel good right now. I'm still scared about a lot of things. Like, obviously, this was not the outcome that I wanted from this relationship, and I will say the one thing that this breakup made me realize is that I was, like, truly in love with my ex-boyfriend. Like, I knew I loved him, but being suddenly broken up with made me realize that I was actually very in love with him, and I've had a month to think about it, and my love is so special, and I'm very special. And I think the way I love people is very special, and anyone would be lucky to have that. Keep constantly thinking about the Taylor Swift song Happiness. It's one of my like favorite breakup songs that I've been listening to, and she has like a lyric in there that says, "I was dancing when the music stopped." And I just interpret that as like being in love and the music just stops. Like, I was in love, I didn't realize that the song was
ending by another person. I didn't realize that the other person was pushing stop on the music, and I was, oh my god, what happened? Like, I was still very much in my dance routine. I think that's okay. I feel really good today, and I felt really good yesterday, and I was in the dentist, and I had like an hour-and-a-half appointment with no music, with them jacking around in my mouth, and I just like, I feel really good. I'm really hoping this good translates into other parts of my life and stays, which is why I wanted to document it. Anyway, that's all I had to say. It gets better. It gets better. Woo! Happy Friday, guys. Anyway, I don't really have anything planned today or this weekend. I think some things could come up, some things couldn't. This vlog might end up being really boring. I have no idea. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just gonna start recording and see what happens. My camera's gonna die, so I need to charge it. But I think today's gonna be a little bit of a reset day to go into the weekend feeling like, you know, good and productive. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go. We're going to Paris and Italy. I just booked. So my old roommate M, we were like, what if we just went to Europe in April? And we looked at flights and they're like weirdly really cheap right now. So we were like, we should just do it. And we've kind of just been saying for a while that we were gonna do it. We were like, we're gonna go and it's gonna be fun and whatever. But then I was like, we need to actually book tickets. So we literally just, I have like goosies. I have goosebumps right now. We just booked a flight round trip from Paris. And then our idea is we just spent like an hour on the phone figuring out where we wanna go. Originally, we were gonna do Paris to Prague to Vienna and then back to Paris to fly home. Upon further investigation, the whole idea was that we were going to do Paris because it's Paris. Neither of us have ever been and we want to spend some like really fun time there, like take a cooking class, whatever. But yeah, the idea was we were going to do Paris and then be like fun city, like maybe a little bit more lavish, and then we wanted to go to a smaller town and have a chill like hiking, kind of just in nature trip at the end of it. So oh my god, I'm so excited. But we were just talking on the phone and we were like, we could literally go anywhere in Europe, like we're in Paris. So we just decided, like we went through a bunch of different options. Since we're going in April, it's gonna be kind of cold up where we want, and Em like really wants to go hiking, and so we need to be a little bit more mindful about where we're flying to go hiking because it's gonna be really cold and we're not going to be super equipped for like a snow hike. And also she really wanted to do the Alps, like Swiss Alps, but I think it's gonna be way too cold, which is unfortunate, but we can just save that for another trip. Basically what we're gonna do is we're flying into Paris on Thursday night. We're gonna stay in Paris Thursday to Sunday night. Sunday night we're gonna fly to Venice. We just like randomly were like, fuck it, let's do Italy. And we're gonna do Venice because I texted my friend Kat, who has just been to Venice, and she was like, you need to go because it's not going to be there forever. And so fuck it, we're gonna do it. So we're flying Paris to Venice, probably fly to Venice like Sunday night, and we'll stay in Venice for 2 days, and then we're gonna go Venice to Rome. I'm so excited. Rome is on my like #1 to visits. I know a lot of people don't particularly like Rome and have bad times there, but whatever, I really want to go. So we're gonna do Venice for 2 days, Rome for 2 days, and then fly from Rome back to Paris to fly out on Friday. I'm so fucking lit. I'm so excited. Not doing as much work as I should have been because I was booking the flights. It is what it is, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make lunch right now and then do some work, but just wanted to fill you guys in on how absolutely excited I am. I've never really had the travel bug, like ever growing up. I was like, it's fine, I don't really need to go. And for some reason, I went to London last year with my friends, London and Ibiza, and it was amazing, and I just am like, I need to go now. I want to travel as much as I can, so I'm super lit. Wow, I just feel great. I just feel so great after booking that trip. Which sounds stupid, because also there's a part of me that's like, oh my god, I just spent a lot of money. Which is fine though, because I got paid and I filed my tax return really early. I filed it yesterday, February 1st, which I think was like 4 days after you could actually file it. So anyway, I'm getting a really good return from that. Praying to freaking God I do not get audited. I don't think I will, but pray. Anyway, so it's fine. We're fine. I'm gonna make some lunch. I don't know, I was just thinking like a little sandwich. You know what I don't like? These little ciabatta buns from Trader Joe's are not pre-sliced, and none of their bread is pre-sliced, which I think is so weird, because when I buy their bagels and stuff too, not pre-sliced, and I'm like, come on guys, little butter. I feel like most of the things I end up cooking are kind of just really just like experiments where I'm like, I'm not a cook, like literally whatsoever, but it's usually just me like throwing some shit together and like hoping it tastes good, which I think is literally what cooking is. But when it turns out really good, which I feel like is most of the time, I wouldn't say really good, I feel like everything turns out fine most of the time. Very rarely is it kind of like a recipe. And when if it's ever like an recipe, it's usually some type of, like, I've been trying really hard to make pasta sauce from scratch, which is super yummy, except I don't know what it is, I just can't do it sometimes. Like sometimes if I use like a half and half, it ends up just like separating. I don't know, it's like, I think some shit I need to figure out for sure. How I make the sandwich. Take a little bit of oil. Okay. Way too much. So I didn't used to do this oil and seasoning trick, but I noticed they do it at sandwich shops, and I think it just fully elevates a sandwich like way more than you could even begin to comprehend. A little bit of mayo. I'm also a mayo fiend. I fucking love mayo. Like way too much, I would say. Enough where I'm gonna mayo both sides of my sandwich. A little bit of mustard. And then for like a little bit of kick, I like to add some spicy mayo. I don't know, I just think it gives the flavors a little bit more to work with. 1 piece of cheese. Bit of lettuce. Delish.
Or make a fun memory. Like, I don't know why I really get stressed out about FOMO, and I envy the people.
I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but I have the problem of my eyes are like way too big for my stomach, and have always been. I made 2 sandwiches and I only made it through 1 and like half of my orange, and now I'm like, I wasted so many ingredients. I'm sure I'll go back, but I'm like, damn it, it's kind of irritating. Also, the thing that really sucks is I feel like after I eat, I'm like, oh my god, I want to sit and do nothing, but I can't. I got shit to do. It also doesn't help. So my company does half day Fridays. It's kind of very similar to summer Fridays in New York. I don't know if any other city does it, but New York does summer Fridays where some companies will let you do half day Fridays or like get off a little early. My company does half day Fridays year round. So every Friday, everyone logs off at like 12 or 1 if you don't have anything to do, which obviously everyone's like, I'm just gonna log off and push it to Monday if you do have something to do that's not super pressing. So it doesn't help that it's like 1 right now and I just finished all of my tasks and I'm like, oh my god, I can do nothing, but I can't because I have work to do for my side job. And I'm like, I'm trying to be productive too. So I bought this little notepad. It's probably gonna be mirrored, but I bought this little notepad from Barnes & Noble because I had a gift card. Shout out M. So basically I just use these like nasty looking postcards. Wow. Let me gather my thoughts. Normally I just use these nasty little post-it notes and they look nasty because they kind of just are flung around my room. They're not big enough for anything big. Anyway, so I bought this and I really like it because it has like, you put the date, morning mood, top 3 things you want to do, all of your goals, and then there's a bunch of like random things like drink water, brush teeth, medicine, vitamins, get dressed, spruce up, which is like really stupid, but I'm definitely one of those people that like feels good when I cross something off a list. So crossing something off like eating lunch, I'll take the serotonin boost, you know what I mean? Oh, hello. Need a second. The stairs in New York, they get you, Olive. Okay, so having a very chill Friday night and tonight. I'm really excited about it. So I just went to Trader Joe's. I got some really fun stuff for dinner. I'm gonna make a steak dinner with some green beans and potatoes. My whole vibe got thrown off because I wanted to get asparagus and mashed potatoes from Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's has these really amazing mashed potatoes that you just kind of heat up on the stovetop, and they're not the best, but you know, they get the job done and they're really quick. And I was like, where are they? And I guess they discontinued them because I even asked a worker. You know how hard it is for me to ask a worker in New York to find something? Anyway, so we ended up getting country potatoes, which is a breakfast item, but we're gonna ignore that because I needed potatoes and I wasn't about to make potatoes from scratch. Just some fettuccine alfredo. That's not for dinner tonight, but it's always nice to have some extra easy pasta around. Some bacon for tomorrow morning, which I'm sure you'll see very soon. Some goat cheese because I'm a fiend. These are for tonight. They're garlic shiitake green beans. Looked good. Butter, and I also got some ingredients to make some strawberry cinnamon rolls in the morning. Delicious! And I also got a chocolate mousse cake because I can. New York strip steak and some other fun things. So let's get started. Oh my god. No, do not knock my camera over. My goodness. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Yay! She gets the zoomies in this apartment more than any other apartment I've ever had. Come out! You're crazy! You're crazy! Who is that? Oh, yeah. I think I might have overcooked it at this point because I put it back in the pan. But at this point, we gotta fucking rock with it. Whatever's happening in here is what's gonna be in my stomach. So I just took it off again. I'm gonna let it rest again. This is a learning curve, you know what I mean? We're just girlies trying to learn how to cook meat all the time. Feels way more cooked this time. I'm fine with this. I don't know what steak is supposed to look like, but we're just gonna live with it, you know what I mean? Look at that. I think that looks pretty good. But honestly, this looks smashing. I cannot wait to eat it. This, oh my god. This scrunchie always looks really funky on my head, and I've also realized after editing 2 videos now, I look like shit in every single video, and whatever. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, February 3rd. I'm fucking lit. It's sunny outside. It hasn't been sunny in New York in like a week. So I'm gonna make breakfast. Fucking shotgunning. And I'm gonna get ready to go on a run with Olive outside because it's finally a nice day. I was gonna go anyway, and I feel really blessed that it's super nice out. So let's get it. Oh my god, Olive, it's sunny! This is the best thing to ever happen to us. Mwah. Oh, I forgot that I bought stuff to make strawberry cinnamon rolls, but I don't want to eat that before I go on a run because I think it's gonna like just gonna be like a bunch of sugar and I'm not gonna feel good. So anyway, I think I'm gonna do like some eggs and bacon kind of vibe.
Karma takes all my friends to the summit. Karma is the guy on the street. Coming straight home to. Karma's so relaxing. Is it really your anxiety giving me everything? You just want to. Baby, do you want to come home with me? I got buffalo city. What makes you think you're good enough to think about me? Touching yourself, touching. It's just a curve upon the lips, the hips, just the satisfaction of the twist, the twist, the kiss, the kiss. It's just a curve upon the lips, the twist, nothing in the middle. Kiss, hips, and hips, just the satisfaction. It's just a down, he's so tall and handsome as hell. He's so bad, but he does it so well. The rosy cheeks, say you'll see me again. His hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room.
Took Olive on a run. We did 3 miles and she played stick for a little bit at the park. It's not as long as I would like. It's so different going from a treadmill to running outside. I have only done my half marathon training inside on a treadmill and I've gotten up to like 4 miles like consistently without stopping. Outside is a different fucking story. I don't know why anyone doesn't talk about that. Also on the East Side River and it was fucking so windy and it's sunny today is the whole reason I went outside on the run. and it felt good, but the fucking wind was like, and I finally understand why people wear running sunglasses. It was bright and windy, and I was like, holy shit, I can't do this. My dad sent this to me. It was supposed to be here on Wednesday. It's Saturday, so it's really late. He also sends me the most random things, so I thought it'd be funny. We have an open box of Cliff Bar minis, but they're the chocolate. I've never had these before. Like, I have had the big bars, but not the small bars. It's okay. Maybe he wanted to try some before he shipped them. That's totally okay. We have a big unopened box of the peanut butter banana Cliff Bars I have never had. We have some moisturizing bath soaks. I don't have a bath. I have a shower. No tub, but it's okay. I'm sure I will use this at some point in the future. Oh, Valentine's Day. That's the one thing my dad is very consistent on. He sends me Valentine's Day gifts every year. Even if it's like a little tiny heart chocolate box, he still sends me something every year. So I'm very grateful. I'm gonna sob my little baby eyes out. Some chocolate, some more chocolate, and some more chocolate. Some sugar-free Russell Stover fruit chews. They're like, I guess, sugar-free, what are they called? Starburst? I thought Russell Stover's was a cooking-wear brand, but we're, you know, we can do it. A fake bagoo, a little bag in a bag. Some dog cookies for Miss Olivia, so I'll show one of those. One single Cliff Bar blueberry almond crisp. Another box of minis that are not opened. One thing of flapjack power cups. Some salted caramel high chew. One moon pie. This is the scariest looking moon pie I've ever seen. Like, this color. What? One Luna bar that also looks like it's seen some better days. And one Cliff Builders protein. So clearly the vibe for this box was protein bars. I don't know if that's because my dad knows I'm training for my half. Nonetheless, I will eat everything in here at some point. I just wanted to open that for you guys. Dad, if you're watching this, I love you so much. You're my favorite person, the sweetest. Thank you. Get it. Get it. Okay, so the vibe of the night changed really quick. My friends are going to DJ set, and I was like, I'm gonna go. So we have a really fun outfit on. Booby top, you know. I'm putting this jacket on solely because I need a jacket. Some cargo pants. Decided to go, and I'm running really fucking late. So I'm gonna go and have a great night. I'm clearly a little hungover. I had a fun night with my friends, but when liquor is involved, I always, the past month, obviously after my breakup, I just come home and cry every night. So I don't know, I just feel the need to be transparent about that, because at some point I'll talk about my breakup maybe a little bit more, but I don't want to like I don't want you to like watch the first video I've ever posted about me going through a breakup and then see me going through my days making it seem like I'm okay, because I'm fine, but I want to be candid and honest that like I still have really, really hard nights, and I come home and I cry, I sob in my bed, and I think that's fine, and I just want to admit that. But good morning, happy Sunday. Oh my god, why is my alarm going off? I'm about to go to the bodega and get a coffee and a bagel because it's needed. I didn't buy any food out this weekend, so it's my little treat. If you haven't been to a New York bodega, I'm really sorry. They truly are the bread and butter of this society. Nothing beats just like being able to walk in and order a coffee and a sandwich for really cheap. Like sometimes bodegas can be a little expensive if you're trying to get groceries and stuff like that, but for like deli things, can't beat it. This one doesn't look that good, I'm not gonna lie, but could be a little bit better, but you know, we're not being super picky this morning. And I got a vanilla coffee. The changing of the guard, it's time. Oh my god, this is disgusting. I love when it does this. I love this one, but it says everything will be fine, but it's starting to get dingy for my hand, so I bought this one. It's very Taylor Swift coated, so I'm here for that. All new, shiny. Go stand there in the room. The Anti-Hero Millennium remix. Okay, I went to Target and I bought a bin. Also, again, I'm sorry to show you a bunch of shit I bought. This is not like a normal day to day, but I got a bin to put them in. A little Gatorade because I'm still severely hungover. And then I was like, I really want to like give my roommates a fun Valentine's Day gift. So I got them a few things. Dove chocolate, some Lindustry. It's not how you say it, but it's how I say it. I got myself a candle for my room because I desperately need one. But look how cool these are. They're cast iron skillets and they come with cookies. Just a few things. Are you whining? Oh, you are. You're so cute. Thank you. I was just at Target getting this little bin. I made a little taco. I think it's gonna be delicious. What do you think, Bean? Hello.